All right, here's day 2 of this little vlog experiment. The topic, I'm going to talk about 2 articles. Both of these articles are from the Society for Human Resource Management, SHRM. And they both have to do with the pandemic, and they both have to do with stress, burnout, mental health issues, and substance use issues during the pandemic, and some pretty freaking startling statistics. And we will link to both these articles in the comments, in the notes. All right, so the first concept, or the first idea, they did a survey, tens of thousands of employees, and 70% of employees reported that the past 12 months have been the most stressful 12 months of their life. Now think about that. They didn't say there was an increase in stress. They didn't say, yeah, I'm struggling a little bit. They said it's the most stressful 12 months of their life. 70% said that. The second article talked about increase in substance use. And it was noteworthy, about 40% overall increase. It was really noteworthy if people had a co-occurring issue like depression or anxiety. With depression, for example, it was a 69% increase in substance use during the pandemic. And we could go on and on and on about other statistics, but here's the deal. The one article really only just talked about, the increase in stress, and it was just really more a survey. So it was more information. It didn't really talk about a call to action. The second article was a little bit more of a call to action, and it was about digital therapeutics and things like that. And here's my editorial on this, or my commentary on this. The problem with all digital therapeutics, they were talking about how it can be prescribed and it can kind of be, part of the treatment plan for employees. The problem with all digital therapeutics is that they're still founded on the principle of an engaged patient or an engaged participant. So in other words, Rich is actively, seeking help. So he goes to his doctor. His doctor gives him a prescription for an app instead of a prescription for medicine or whatever. He gives him a prescription for an app, but it still assumes that Rich is raising his hand and taking responsibility and like, ooh, I need help. And therein lies the problem. I don't care how advanced you get with the technology. I don't care how slick you get with the technology. If we don't actually acknowledge that we're really just putting it on the shelf, unless employers become more actively engaged in the promotion of any given product, and unless employers become more willing to talk about it, nothing will ever change. You will have incremental improvement, incremental increase in utilization, incremental improvement in outcomes, but you will still have the overwhelming majority of employees sitting in their cubicle or now sitting at home and suffering in silence. So here's the deal. Make substance use disorder training, education, awareness, make it mandatory. Make it just as important as sexual harassment training. Make it just as important as OSHA training. Make it just be part of the culture. And of course, for mental health too. Don't make it about a prescription. Don't make it about, I got to be identified with a problem and go see a therapist. All that stuff, that's going to help for that 10%, 12% maximum folks that are going to seek help. But we know all the data is super clear. The overwhelming majority of folks just will never show up. They'll never go get that app. All right, incredibly logical stuff. I want you to think about that. Before you react, I want you to think about that. Check us out at U-Turn Social. Check us out, www.uturn.net. We feel like we have a solution that can help with this. And tomorrow I will see you again on Rich's Recovery Cartel Daily Vlog.